Hello, and welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. We appreciate you early birds. We're glad you could join us. The commencement ceremony is now 25 minutes away. We look forward to celebrating your graduate with you. Here's a reminder that there's always a lot happening on the CSI campus, from live performances in the Fine Arts Center to educational, entertaining programs at the Harrod Center for Arts and Science. Check out the many life-enriching classes offered year-round through our Community Education Center. Learn more about all we have for you by going to csi.edu.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Nos alegra que pueda estar con nosotros. La ceremonia de graduación va a empezar en 25 minutos. Esperamos celebrar su graduación con ustedes. Recuerden que hay muchas cosas que suceden en el campus de CSI, de presentaciones en vivo en el Centro de Fine Arts y programas educativos y de entretenimiento en el Harrod Center for Arts and Science. Visitan las muchas clases de enriquecimiento de la vida que se ofrece durante el año por medio de nuestro Centro de Educación Comunitaria. Obtengan más información sobre todo lo que tenemos para usted en csi.edu.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. We're so happy you could be with us today to help celebrate your graduate. The ceremony will start in 20 minutes. Now is a great time to find your seat and be sure to put your phone on silent. Hey, while you have your phone out, go ahead and take one of those celebratory selfies with you and your family. Be sure to include the hashtag CSIGrad2022.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Nos alegra que pueda estar con nosotros hoy para celebrar a sus graduados. La ceremonia de graduación va a empezar en 20 minutos. Ahora es un buen momento para encontrar su asiento y poner sus teléfonos en silencio. Y mientras que tiene su teléfono en mano, toman una autofoto con su familia. Asegúrense de incluir el hashtag CSIGrad2022.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. Thanks for being with us here today to celebrate your graduate. The ceremony will start in 15 minutes. To help us get things underway, please make your way to your seat and don't forget to put your cell phone on silent. And think about yourself being part of a future CSI graduation. Maybe it's time for your own diploma or technical certificate. Make it happen. Enrollment for summer and fall classes is now open. Go to csi.edu/apply for more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our admission specialists today.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Gracias por estar con nosotros para celebrar a sus graduados. La ceremonia va a empezar en 15 minutos. Para ayudarnos a empezar a tiempo, por favor, vaya a su asiento y no se olvide poner su teléfono en silencio. ¿Han pensado en tomar una parte de la graduación de CSI? Quizás es tiempo para su propio diploma o certificado técnico. Hágalo. La inscripción para las clases de verano y otoño ya está abierta. Visite csi.edu/apply por más información o para hacer una cita con uno de nuestros especialistas en admisión hoy.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. We're happy you could be with us today to help celebrate your graduate. The ceremony will start in 10 minutes. Now is a great time to find your seat and put your phone on silent. While you're here today, be sure to take a celebratory selfie with you and your family. When you do, include the hashtag CSIGrad2022.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Estamos felices de que pueden estar con nosotros hoy para celebrar a sus graduados. La ceremonia va a empezar en 10 minutos. Ahora es un buen momento para encontrar su asiento y poner su teléfono en silencio. Mientras están aquí, asegúrense de tomarse un selfie de celebración con su familia. Cuando lo hagan, incluya el hashtag CSIGrad2022.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. It's a great day to come celebrate your graduate. Thanks for joining us. The ceremony is now just minutes away, so please find your seat and put your phones on silent. Do you have family and friends who would like to share the excitement? Text them right now. Let them know that all today's commencement programs are being live streamed. Tell them to go online to csi.edu/commencement for a link to this ceremony. Again, that's csi.edu/commencement.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Es un buen día para celebrar sus graduados. Gracias por venir. La ceremonia va a empezar pronto. Por favor, encuentren su asiento y poner sus teléfonos en silencio. ¿Tiene familia y amigos que quieren ver la ceremonia? Mándenles un mensaje y hágales saber que los programas de graduación de hoy se están transmitiendo en vivo. Dígales que visitan csi.edu/commencement.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho Commencement Ceremony. For those joining us on our live stream, we're glad you can share in today's celebration. The ceremony will start in about 5 minutes. For those of you who are here with us in person, please help us get things underway smoothly by finding your seat and silencing your cell phone. Thank you.
Bienvenidos al College of Southern Idaho Commencement Ceremony. Por aquellos que están participando en nuestra transmisión en vivo, estamos contentos que puedan compartir en la celebración. La ceremonia va a empezar en 5 minutos. Por aquellos que están aquí con nosotros, por favor, ayúdenos a empezar a tiempo encontrando su asiento y poner su teléfono en silencio. Gracias.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho Commencement Ceremony. We're happy you can join us to help celebrate our graduates. The ceremony will be starting very shortly, so for those in the audience with us today, please find your seat and silence your cell phones. Thank you.
Bienvenidos al College of Southern Idaho Commencement Ceremony. Estamos felices que ustedes puedan estar con nosotros para celebrar a sus graduados. La ceremonia va a empezar pronto, así que aquellos en la audiencia con nosotros hoy, por favor, busquen su asiento y poner su teléfono en silencio. Gracias.
Please remain standing. Welcome to graduation. Good afternoon and welcome to the 56th Annual Commencement Exercises for the College of Southern Idaho. Please remain standing for the National Anthem as performed by the CSI Chamber Choir under the direction of Serena Jenkins Clark and signed by the graduating students of the Creative Sign Class of 2022.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets went bursting, the bombs bursting, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. To offer the invocation, Madeline Weary, Student Body Vice President of the College of Southern Idaho.
I invite you to reflect on all that the future holds for the class of 2022 and express gratitude for all that has guided this year's graduates to this point. The gift of intellect, the opportunity and initiative to learn and become leaders, the long-term goals we have met, and the support of our faculty, family, friends, and mentors.
To offer greetings from the College of Southern Idaho Board of Trustees, Chairman Laird Stone.
Thank you, Jason. On behalf of the CSI Board of Trustees, welcome to this graduation ceremony. I would also like to thank you, the faculty, the staff, the administration, everyone that's been here all day today for 4 very, very great ceremonies with a lot of very, very good graduates. And thank you to my wife who has supported me through the years of these positions. The past 2 to 3 years have been full of surprises, changes, and achievements for all of us. Some good, some not so good. But you have prevailed through all of that, and you are here to honor another step on a lifetime of learning. The opportunities are out there. Follow your dreams and find those opportunities. Congratulations.
To offer remarks on behalf of the student body, the President of the Associated Students of the College of Southern Idaho, Skylar Bowler.
We have managed to overcome a lot of difficulties in getting here today. Things such as a pandemic, runaway inflation, threats of a world war, water shortages, supply chain issues, family problems, financial woes, schoolwork, and all the other stuff that has cropped up in between was never quite enough to get us down. Through it all, we as members of CSI's 2022 graduating class have managed to cultivate a common spit, grit, get-it-done attitude which will serve us well as we go our separate ways in the near future. Yet today isn't just about celebrating our own personal achievements. We must also acknowledge and thank those who have helped us along the way. Whether it be family, a close friend, a teacher, or even a stranger, all of those little impacts have helped shape us into what we have become. In that spirit, I'd like to thank some of the people who have helped me in reaching this point. Our Dean of Students, Jason Ostrowski, has been a friend and mentor. He, along with the rest of the staff and the Office of Student Affairs, have helped to shape me into the leader I have become. Without the assistance of our chair of the Board of Trustees, Laird Stone, I would never have been able to afford to become president of this student body. My friends and the Coys are people without whom I could have never realized my true potential. And finally, there is my family. My father, Jesse, and mother, Amanda, have raised me up until this point, and their contributions are incalculable. As we go our many ways, I have two requests for you. First, it is my great hope that you can manage to take with you the spirit of a student, one who learns without end and sees failure as just another opportunity to grow. Second, please go on today and give thanks to those who have helped you. For if we have learned anything during these trying times, is that great things are not accomplished or overcome alone.
To introduce today's guest speaker, please welcome CSI President, Dr. L. Dean Fisher.
Thank you, Dean Ostrowski. I'd like to take a little bit of personal liberty and echo Chair Stone's comments. There's a lot of folks behind the scenes, the staff that pull this thing together, keep the communications going. And so I do appreciate that. Would you join me in a quick round of applause for all the people behind the scenes, too? As we were walking, they said 3 down, 1 to go. So we're excited to continue the celebrations. So I was thinking about the way to introduce our guest speaker. There's a thought that kept buzzing around in my head that there's just words that go together, like a warm afternoon and lemonade, cold winter morning and hot cocoa, plenty of marshmallows, moms and the love and care that they provide for us, public service announcement, Sunday. I keep saying Monday, Sunday. But there's just things that go together. It's difficult to think about the word service and not think about Maxine Bell, Representative Bell. She became Representative Maxine Bell with her election to the Idaho House of Representatives, representing District 24 in 1988. And that began a 30-year career in Idaho politics. During that time, Representative Bell served as Vice Chair of the House Agriculture Committee, served on the House Resources and Conservation Committee, and during her second term, she was selected to be part of the very powerful Joint Finance and Appropriations Committee. Translated, the folks that provide money to education. She eventually rose to be the co-chair of that committee. When Representative Bell retired from the Idaho House in 2018, she had served 15 terms, 30 years in the Idaho legislature, and she was called at the time of her retirement the most powerful woman in Idaho. She helped manage her family farm with her husband Jack well into the 1990s, and they raised 3 sons. The Idaho legislative service topped other service. She had spent many years in the Jerome schools as a school librarian. She continues her service to the Magic Valley and to you and to us as a member of the CSI Foundation Board of Directors. The word that keeps recurring in her biography, it's service. She's led a life that's dedicated to making life better for Idahoans. candidly making life better for you. And it's a very distinct honor to introduce Representative Bell, Chairwoman Bell, CSI alum Maxine Bell as your speaker. Please join me in welcoming Maxine Bell. Madam Chair, the podium's yours.
Boy, am I honored. I'm a farmer. There's nothing more former than a farmer. You really deserved a title of some kind. I guess if I still had a title, I'd be running for the legislature or something. And deservedly, you should have had a big name because this is a big event and you're special. And I'm reminded of a story about a Quaker who was asked to sing in church, and it was terrible. He couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. And after his awful performance, he sat down, and his friends said, "Thee should not feel bad. It was he who asked thee should be shot." I had this opportunity some years ago. You are special to be in this beautiful building, and you have air conditioning. And we were in the gym with no air conditioning and these robes, which weigh a ton. And we were dying of the heat. And I told the class at that time that one thing about it, they would never fear hell. You may not be that lucky. I'm sure you each have a story to tell of sacrifices, perhaps, and detours and stumbles. But you're here now, and it's wonderful. And I'm sure I had the same story. My journey began out of high school, as perhaps yours has, or maybe some time back. Small farm, not much money, one car. I didn't even know to find the counselor in the high school to see if I could get help. And actually, I had no courage. And I didn't go to college then, and I went on. And finally, some years down the road, we all signed up to have a school district, a college district. And there I was. I could go to school then. Now, it wasn't this campus. Didn't look anything like it. So I had 3 little boys. I got ready for bed and left my husband, who was just in from a farmer, a field, and came over to the high school, and it was dark, and it was night, and there were lights up in one building, one room up there, and I went to my first class. Back to college, or to college for me for the first time. My first paper came back, and it was marked so red, I couldn't read it. My face was as red with embarrassment as my paper. But I made it, and you've made it, and this beautiful campus is here. And the love and support for the opportunities is here with the rest of us. You know, it's the flagship of the college system. When we need a community college in the state, they come to this one to get help, to do it right. So down the road, after you get your family established and your careers going, if you think about it, you might run for the legislature and continue to get funding for this beautiful college. Keep the support here. Because you know what? This area is full of people like you and me who need this same opportunity. Well, I don't remember much of anything about yesterday now. That seems to going on with having been around a while. But I remember years and years ago, and I'm going to tell you a story about a place I was. It was Germany. It was Berlin. It was right after World War II. There was a wall called the Berlin Wall, which is way, way before your time. Half of the town, the city, was in communist country, and the other half was not. And I'd been there with a group of farm women to work on some projects. They were rebuilding the country, but not in East Germany. And we decided to go see a museum. So the bus came, and the guards were there, and the dogs were there, and the guns were there. But we got on the bus anyway. And the interesting thing about that bus, it was going from freedom to not so free. But before we went through that gate, there was a mirror and a long pole, and they were checking to see if anybody was hiding under the bus, which always seemed a little strange to me. We got to the museum, and this bright young boy, a lot like you, had just finished his studies. He'd had good professors, good teachers. He'd learned a lot. He'd studied hard. He taught two or three languages. But something was wrong. As we walked through that museum, he became more agitated and more frightened. The sweat was pouring off of his face, and his face was red. And I finally realized that over at one side there was an older man watching every word he said. He'd worked hard. He'd done his studies. He had no future. He had no goal. He had no expectations. He had no choices. He had nothing of any control at all. He had a wall. I've had walls. You've had walls. You no longer have them. Well, that wall now is rubble in Germany, and any walls that you may have had are now rubble, and we can call them stepping stones. The freedom to build on this day is wonderful for you. There are busboys in India that get on their bikes in the morning and go to work all day and come home on those same bicycles and study half the night to be where you are and where I am. They have walls, yes, and they have hope, yes. Both still exist. These could be considered terrible times, but they're wonderful times. I hope you'll seek to continue to look for the education and more education for the challenges ahead. I remember the story of a preacher who wanted badly to change the chandelier in the church. And his board kept turning him down, and he finally realized that the secretary who worked with him was also voting no. And he finally asked her, he said, "Why are you not supporting me for this chandelier?" And she said, "Well, for the first thing, I don't know how to spell it for the minutes. And for the second thing, I don't know anybody who would play the darn thing. And thirdly, preacher, we need more light. You will always need more light, and it can be there for you. Yes, there are changes ahead, but you have the pattern for success. Challenges, yes, but the opportunities are there. These careers that are ahead of you are not your grandpa's, and they may not be your father's. This beautiful state needs your talents. They need you. Commencement is not the end, it's the beginning. And one final thought. It's so easy to fear the unknown, as I once did. Many years ago, there were explorers who found themselves in a very, very deep canyon, very steep walls, and water that would drowned them in a moment. And 3 of them got out of the boat and decided they'd try the wall and see if they could get to safety. And at the top of the wall, they were killed by hostile Indians. The others had no choice but to go on. So back in the boat, they got. Fear of the unknown can be deadly. But right around the corner was smooth water. Fearfully, that rough water was behind them. The journey was completed, and John Wesley Powell had found the Grand Canyon. You will find both rough water, smooth water, but you will find a way because you know now how to do so. I am so honored to be part of your day. I thank you. I'm proud of you for your courage and your hard work and your accomplishment. I'm happy for your successes. May they continue. Thank you so much.
When one gets to control the microphone, you get to take some personal liberties, so my apologies. Representative Bell, there's absolutely nothing former about you. Thank you for delivering 4 splendid commencement addresses today. Thank you for your service. We appreciate everything that you've done in the past and that you will continue to do for this college. Although I'm not sure, I think I might be the Quaker that invited you, so I'm not sure if you were suggesting that I be shot. So, but thank you, Maxine. Would you join me in thanking Maxine Bell one more time? There's a tradition in Idaho that members of the state board represent the State Board of Education at commencements across the state. And we're blessed and fortunate to have Callie Roach representing the state board here. Callie grew up on a family farm here in southern Idaho. She's the retired Vice President of Corporate Relations and Organizational Development for the employee-owned Clear Springs Foods. Among her many involvements, she's a member of the Idaho Parks and Recreation Board, the State Board of Education, the Idaho Business for Education Board of Directors, and the Governance Committee for St. Luke's. In their past, she served as the board president for the CSI Foundation, board member for Agri-Service, and a former executive committee member for Idaho Association of Commerce and Industry. She's a proud graduate of Idaho's institutions, too, with a bachelor's degree from Lewis Clark State College and a master's degree in training and organizational development from Idaho State. Please join me in welcoming Idaho State Board Member Callie Roach and a CSI alum.
I'm honored to be here today. It's so nice. I'm so proud of all you graduates. The certificate or degree that you earned at CSI will open career opportunities that never would have happened otherwise. 40 years from now, you will look back on a career filled with wonderful experiences and friendships. You will also be amazed and proud of what you have accomplished professionally. When you enrolled at CSI, you invested in yourself and also set the stage for professional success, long-term personal happiness, and fulfillment. I also have personally experienced how community colleges can change lives. Both my grandmother and my mother graduated from the College of Southern Idaho. My mom went on to earn a master's degree at Oregon State and enjoyed a successful career teaching at a community college in Eastern Oregon. And I, too, am a proud graduate of CSI. And it all started right here on this campus. Finally, I'd like to ask a favor of each of you. Please join the State Board of Education's effort to encourage high school graduates, young adults, and even older adults to think about taking the next step. Share your story. Tell them about your experience here at CSI. We need all the higher education ambassadors we can get to help us spread the word about why it is so important for our citizens to attain a degree or certificate. Our employers and the great state of Idaho are depending on you to help us with this effort. On behalf of the Idaho State Board of Education, I thank you and wish you the very best as you go out and make your way in the world. And please do not forget to encourage others to follow your lead. Thank you.
To present the candidates for the degrees Associates of Science, Associates of Arts, and Associates of Applied Science degrees and certificates, Dr. Todd Schwartz, Provost for the College of Southern Idaho.
Good afternoon, graduates and friends and family. We're so thrilled to have you all here today. I did want to take a moment that even though this is your day, and we absolutely are here about you and celebrating you, I did want to ask you to help me express appreciation to another group. They're a representative sample. Our entire faculty is not here, but we do have a small group of very special people up on the platform here whose primary passion is today, is to see you in those caps and gowns and watch you walk across this stage. Would you join me in thanking them for their service? And I'm going to plant a little seed, I hope. There's a number of us, including me and some of those faculty members and others on the stage who are just like you. We are CSI graduates, and I'd say very few, if any of us, plan to come back to CSI, but yet here we are. I'm going to plant that seed right now. We'd love to have you consider coming back someday, and maybe you'll be up on this stage one day. That being said, I'd like you to stand, please, graduates. President Fisher, before you stand the candidates who have completed all the requirements for associate degrees, technical certificates, and academic certificates, as established by the faculty and administration of the College of Southern Idaho and approved by the Board of Trustees, I recommend that the appropriate degree or certificate be conferred upon them now.
Thank you, Provost. By the power that is conveyed to me by the College of Southern Idaho Board of Trustees, it is my honor to confer the degrees and certificates upon you graduates, as recommended by the Provost, educated by our faculty, and certified by the Registrar. Now, why don't we get a simple act, but a really celebratory act out of the way? Let's move the tassels, please. Congratulations to the class of 2022.
Graduates, please be seated. With the first two rows, please remain standing. Guests, please remain seated while the students receive their diplomas. Tommy Joe Mangus. Haley Jacobson. Gabriel T. Lewis. Macy Vale Kopp. Kathan Bocut. Savannah Renee John. Leslie Guadalupe Martinez. Nevaeh Danae Olson. Frankie Graham. Ariana Yasmin Steniker. Zara Lachey Alcazar. Andrea Dominguez. Nicole Renaga. Carla Denise Batten. Savannah Emily Ariano. Angela Sarai Mario Villasenor. Maria Guadalupe Jimenez. Brinley Marie Bingham. Ava Jess Otero. Aubrey Anna Bowers. Taylor Catherine Draper. Rachel Ann Sherback. Hayden Peterson. Carly May Bingham. Isabella Leanne Bowles. Saressa Waymond. Braden James Martin. Paola Zampa. Shannon Mariah Berger. Kajeen Nebeker. Isaac Nathaniel Lemus. Morgan Elizabeth Miller. Caitlin Rose Thomas. Clayton Woodruff Beard. Diane. Trista Diane Gates. Raymond Scott Freiberger. Raymond Scott Freiberger. Allison Vorwaller. Garnsey. Georgia Rose Garnsey. Portillo. Charity Don Portillo. Roberto Vasquez. Roberto Vasquez. Carter Dean Dixon. Abigail Kate Mazer. Savannah Joy Slagle. To win. Kaylee Lanham. Riley Catherine Thompson. Amy Isabel Martinez. Carmen Esmeralda Conteno Vega. Gabriela Larios. Just Nelly Garcia. Nelly Garcia. Emily Arilla Duff. Manuel. Walker Granillo. Lucy Nayeli Garcia Torres. Cadence Star Parker. Jenny Ortega. Ella Elizabeth Oberg. Alyssa Joelle Taylor. Ruth Chandler. Paige Morgan Smith. Kaya Christine Arnold. Lucy Catherine Golding. Kyrie Lorene Bowman. Kamaya Breeze Close. Aurelia Hernandez. Skylar Mainwaring. Suzanne Tamang. Isabella Laxana Eggers. Crystalline Ray Kaulana. Brian Oliveras Gomez. Brianna Monique Leon. Karen Paola Rodriguez. Heather Smurthwaite. Abigail Lynn Connell. Elizabeth Mary Michelson. No, wait. Eli Matthew Cook. Mackenzie Dawn Wilder. Sarah Rushing. Jesse Bergara. Angel Cassiano. Christina Ann Line. Jesus Javier Ramirez. Hannah Alexis Jacobs. Callie Somerset. Jade Lynn Serenity Dean. Casey LeRae Jensen. Rosario Reynosa. Sadie Wadsworth. Madeline Jo Manning. Ziegler. Ashley Jordan Ziegler. Ember Nicole Yeary. Jessica D. Fenton. Ashley Paige Strawbridge. Jasmine Tanya Bowles. Courtney Taylor Stothard. Alexi Tovar. Samantha Michelle Arispe. Hudson Merritt Cuno. Abigail Elizabeth Nedro. Summer Patience Garling. Grace Isabel Teague. Ariola. Brian Ariola. Deadman. Madison Sage Dedmond. Morgan Adams. Armor Trading. Joel Zafan Armor Trading. Taylon Martin. Yesenia Madera. Julissa Mendez. Gotcha. Thomas John Howard. Bradley. Maverick Bradley James Thompson. Navarrete. Angel Navarrete. Brandy Tiara Renz. Amia Vallero. Kaylee Olivia Knopp. Miyu Tsutamaki. Kavlin Hartman. What's the last name? Giacomelli. Kavlin Hartman Giacomelli. Sophia Cazares. Savannah Tausoga. Savannah Tausoga. Didar Oskan. Katrina Christine Housley. Stephanie Ann Martinez Gomez. Alexis Marai Montero. Neve Marie Villalobos Studer. Bethann Marie Howard. Patricia Del Carmen Tinoco. Erica Alicia Gochner. Just Mac?
Yeah, Mac Hageberg.
Mac Hageberg. Mac Hageberg. Taylor May Schultz. Natalie Sanchez. Eduardo Alejandro Paz. Wisteria Billheimer? Wisteria. Haley Wisteria Billheimer. Paulina Montenegro Mata. Elizabeth Jaquel Hansen. Soraya Marie. Soraya Marie Stanley. Magana. Cassandra Magana. Arteaga. Ricardo Angel Arteaga. Truscott. Bailey Michelle Truscott. Marissa Stocking. Milton Carlos Hernandez. To present the CSI Foundation Awards for Teaching Excellence, the Executive Director of the College of Southern Idaho Foundation, Erica Allen.
Each year, faculty members are nominated by students and peers to be recognized as one of CSI's Faculty of the Year. These nominations are a testament of the many outstanding faculty we have at CSI. It is my pleasure to announce the 2021-2022 CSI Career and Technical Education and Academic Faculty of the Year. The CTE Faculty of the Year recipient is described as an upbeat and engaging instructor who draws interest to topics discussed in class. A great listener and advocate for students, this professor embodies student-centeredness in the classroom and beyond. CSI students shared that this instructor provided the support needed to ensure her students had the skill set needed to open their own small business. The CTE Faculty of the Year Award goes to Robin Badgent, Professor of Business Management, Entrepreneurship.
I was 40 years old when I started classes at my local community college. I was so sure they wouldn't let me stay if they knew how stupid I felt sitting in my algebra class. Well, fast forward, and my goal of earning an associate's degree grew to becoming a college professor. I teach business management, and it's my dream job. I get to talk about my favorite topic with like-minded people while I help them work toward achieving their dreams. It doesn't get any better than that. And now, well, being honored for what I do and what I love, it doesn't get any better than that. Thank you all.
The Academic Faculty of the Year recipient is described as a faculty member who goes above and beyond to engage students in her English course. Her passion for the subject inspires her students to become stronger writers. One student shared, I am a better person and writer because of her guidance. Her leadership guaranteed that every student was on the same page and no one was left behind. Your Academic Faculty of the Year award goes to Marcy Boyle, Associate Professor of English.
When I told my family about receiving this award, my son said that it means a lot coming from students because students don't lie about their feelings toward their teachers. The best part of my job is working with students. I love being in the classroom to help students learn, and I'm honored that they trust me with their ideas and their futures. So I thank the Student Senate for this recognition, but mostly I thank my own students for the opportunity to work with them.
To offer the benediction, Student Body Vice President Madeline Weary.
Continuing to reflect with gratitude, together let us take a moment to feel fulfilled by the gifts of compassion, leadership, studiousness, and passion for perpetual learning that we hope will always be with this graduating class. As we advance to our dreams filled with knowledge and hopes, I hope we can continue to learn from those around us and become renewed through our knowledge and values.
Graduates, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the College of Southern Idaho is proud to present to you the graduating class of 2022. Give them a big hand. Guests, please remain at your seats until the conclusion of the Honor March and Processional, and please join us for the CSI Foundation Alumni Reception on the west side of this building, which is just behind us over here, to congratulate your graduate. Again, let's give them one more round of applause.